was a dumb decision on my part, so I'm gonna cry eventually.
Hi, I'm back. Preface before the video starts. 1, sorry about the change in like camera quality halfway. My camera died on me, and so I had to switch to my phone. 2, it sounds like I'm talking quietly. It's because I am, because at this point almost every single person in my house was asleep, and it was like 11:30 at night, and I was not about to get in trouble for waking people up. So there's that. Enjoy the video. Also, sorry about like every so often in this video my camera will like get out of focus. I have no idea what's up with that. So sorry about that. Just try to ignore it.
Hi and hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shelby Gray. So I haven't filmed in like a year. Last time I actually filmed something, it was January of 2020, right before the pandemic started. I have no idea where I was going with this. But so today I thought that I would do, well tonight, it's currently like almost midnight? Yeah, it's almost midnight. So I thought that I would do a get ready with me, even though I'm going to be taking it off right after, plus like a little life update. So last time I filmed, it was when I went to New York. And I had a bunch of stuff like stockpiled from 2019 that I posted last year. And I did say I would try and get something out for spring break. It's currently spring break for me, so I'm trying. Last year was probably one of the hardest years of my life. Not only because of the pandemic and other obvious reasons, but also because I had just started my junior year of high school and I had, for some dumb reason, started taking 3 AP classes at the beginning of the year, and now I'm taking 4. So that was a dumb decision on my part, but I'm sticking with it and I will be taking all of the tests. So I'm gonna cry eventually. But I didn't film anything, 1, because I wasn't doing anything. I literally was just sitting in my bed doing schoolwork and watching like YouTube and Netflix and stuff. And 2, once school started back up, I had to go back to school, so that's what I was doing, and the homework just kind of stockpiled, and I'm still like doing a bunch of stuff, but it's not as bad as it was like 2-3 months ago. But we are getting closer to the end of the year, so it's kind of picking up a little bit. So I don't know if I'm gonna post like all the products. They're all from like the drugstore, so you just get them there. But if you're that interested, I do the Garnier Skin Active Rose Water, and then I do the Elf Blemish Control Face Primer. I'm gonna try and link them all if I can find them. Again, I got most of these at like Walgreens and Five and Below. My foundation is just Elf Medium Coverage Oil Free Foundation. I don't know if that helps or explains anything, but that is where we are. So I didn't film like at all last year. I just did what I had already set to go. Do I regret it? Yes, but not because like, oh, I should have filmed more, but just because I think it would have been. I started YouTube not because I wanted to get like famous or anything, but because I thought it was just interesting and fun to do, and I got bored. So I just wanted to do something. I still don't really have a lot of friends, but
I have friends.
when I started, I really only had talked to like 1 or 2. So it was kind of a way for me to not like have, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I started YouTube not so I can be like, oh, that I'm gonna use that as my excuse to make friends. I'm open to making friends from YouTube, but that's not why I started it. I also didn't start it because I was looking for fame. I started it because I thought it was a fun creative outlet, and I've really always been interested in like the business side and stuff because I just think it's cool. But that's why I started YouTube. But going back, the reason I regret not filming in 2020 is so I could have had more of that creative outlet, because I was bored and my anxiety was getting really bad because I didn't really talk to anyone besides maybe 2 people in person outside of my family for about 7 months. And it's not that I'm very introverted and I like being alone, and I do have a limit to how much social interaction I can actually take in a day. But I do like to still get social interaction, and when I'm isolated, my anxiety gets really bad, and I tend to slip into like these mini depressions. And depression's not a good word for it, but that's the only way I can use to describe it, because that's what it feels like. But yeah, so I regret it not having that extra outlet. But what can you do? It's already over. So yeah, 2020 was a rough year. 2021 has been a little bit better, but it's also brought on its own set of like stressors, because now I'm getting to the end of my junior year and I'm about to be a senior, and that is just a whole other ballpark of stuff. And I'm excited, but I'm also like really nervous, because I'm honestly getting to that point where I'm done with high school. So I'm filming the rest of this on my phone because my camera decided to stop working. So 2020 was not a fun year, but I did have like its fun parts. So I live in Florida, so we go to theme parks a lot, obviously a lot more before the pandemic, but my family decided to get Universal passes for the first time back in August. So we've been doing that. We were originally going to do Disney, but Disney shut down, and when they reopened, they didn't change their prices, but they knocked a lot of kind of the stuff that makes Disney Disney off of their list. Like, you couldn't park hop, you had to do the whole entrance thing, which just made it like really hard for us to justify getting Disney passes. So we didn't, and we decided to get Universal instead. And it's not like Universal's not fun, it's just different. And we're used to Disney, but we have been having like a lot of fun. And I'm actually going later this week to Universal. Tomorrow I'm actually going to the beach with some friends, and by some friends I mean like 2 of them. So should I be staying up? No. But am I? Yes. This is just the e.l.f. concealer, the camo concealer. I have heard that this is a really good dupe for the Tarte Shape and Tape and Shape. I don't know, but I've never used it, so I could not tell you. Next, I'm just gonna use the e.l.f. finishing powder. This is the tinted one. So I'm right now 17. I'm turning 18 this year, and like, yeah, that thought scares me a lot. Not because I'm like turning 18 and I'll be an adult, just because like the past 5-6 years have gone by really fast for me. And like, I do not know like where the time's gone and like stuff like that. So it kind of scares me that I'm already like now turning 18, but I am also excited. But I think that's a normal reaction. I think it happens with everyone. But yeah, I'm taking 4 AP classes. Don't do it. I did it because one, I got bullied into taking, and by bullied I don't mean bullied, I mean well, I agreed to it. But a lot of my friends are taking AP classes, and it wasn't just because of my friends. Don't ever take classes because of your friends. There were also a lot of teachers I wanted that did AP classes.
The sad part is I didn't even get those teachers.
Some of them just sounded fun and interesting, and I thought it would be good to just fill up with credit. And some of them I had no choice to take because that was the only class open for that block. But if I could give any piece of advice, I'd say don't try and take that many AP classes, especially if you're a freshman in high school. I remember when I was a freshman, I knew all these people who were taking 2 or 3 AP classes like in their freshman year, and it's a very stupid idea. Like, if you know you can handle it, go ahead, there's no problem, but like, these are people just coming off of honor classes in middle school, and that's like not the best idea, because all of our teachers said take your time easing into high school. Do not take AP classes your freshman year. So I didn't. This was my first year taking AP classes. Like, I'm having fun in a lot of them, so it's not like they're boring, because I didn't choose like AP Physics or AP Chem.
That's not to say classes like AP Chem or AP Physics are boring, just they would have been to me.
I chose some fun ones. Most of them are social studies, but I did take a science AP as well. So I don't actually have a bronzer because I'm broke. So I have like these little mini e.l.f. eyeshadow palettes, and one of them's like a darker color, and the other is like a sparkly kind of shimmery color, so I use that as my bronzer and highlighter. Should you No. But am I? Yes. And then I have the Tarte Hardy Amazonian Clay blush. Look, I don't really have a lot to talk about because, one, I didn't do much. I got my license. I didn't show that because I got that in December, and December was a really crazy month because I had getting my license, took my test in November, and then I had my birthday and dinners. We were trying to figure out if we were having testing or not. We ended up not having any testing, and we didn't find that out until we got back, but that was really a mess, so I just didn't film. That's my excuse for that month. My excuse for the rest of the month, I have no excuse. I had all the time in the world. I just didn't because I'm lazy. That is one of my weaknesses, is that I procrastinate on everything. And I shouldn't procrastinate, but I do. That's just what happens. So I go to, I'm brick and mortar. I kind of have to be. At the beginning of the year, I didn't. I chose to do it because, one, it would have been easier for me to learn, and two, I just wanted to see my friends. But my school district actually ended up having everyone come back for the second semester, so even if I had gone online first semester, I still would have had to come back in the end. So this is the blush nudes from Maybelline. I use like this color up here as my base. Don't ask me why. I don't know. I'm not a makeup expert. I just do it for fun. But the risk of going back to brick and mortar, and everyone knew this going in, was obviously Corona and getting quarantined. I have gotten quarantined twice, one in each semester. I got quarantined back in October, and then I got quarantined again just last month, like end of January, beginning of February. Now I think I'm going to do this color down here on top. Yeah, we didn't get anything. We got a few football games. I never ended up going to them because they were, one, first come first serve at the end of the season, and then at the beginning of the season they were only giving like 4 extra tickets to people who were actually in the game, so like band members, cheerleaders, football players. And then I take really light color on like the inner corner of my eye. And then there's been like so many cases at my school.
So I cut this out because I'm like pretty sure you would have been able to find my school if I included a lot of this information. But baseline, there was a lot of cases. They all started from a single event that happened closer to the second quarter, and we haven't really dipped since.
Now I just have the Wet n Wild Mega Protein Mascara. I don't like putting a lot on because I already have pretty long eyelashes, so just like a little bit. Don't remember like half the year, honestly. TikTok's a thing. I do have a TikTok. It will be linked. And then I'm taking like another eyeshadow palette that has black and this really dark brown for my eyebrows. I don't really post on TikTok. I do look at TikTok every day. Is that bad? Yes. Is it as bad as my caffeine addiction? No. Then I have this like e.l.f. clear gel. It's got both eyelash and eyebrow on it. And then I do like different stuff for my lips, but my everyday, I just have like the chapstick tinted one. But that was like my everyday makeup routine when I actually feel like wearing my makeup. I normally don't wear my makeup every day. I have like really sensitive skin, so I can't do it a lot because I break out when we change the thermostat in my house to 2 degrees. I hope you guys enjoyed. And again, sorry for like the change in quality. My camera died on me. Like if you want, so subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.